This is David, and I want to personally welcome you to your members area. It's actually really good to see you here. Thank you very much for following my instructions and actually making it inside. A lot of people don't make it because they can't follow instructions, but we're not going to worry about those folks. So what I want to do in this video, I'm going to make it a kind of short and to the point video. First of all, big high five, virtual high five, because you made it in. So next thing what I want to do is I want to give you like the grand tour, so to show you around, to show you what exactly do you have access to right now in the system and everything else around it. So let's get started. But before we get started with the tour, what I want you to do is just below the video that you're actually watching right now, which is this video, what I want you to do is I want you to hit the like button, because it shows me that people are actually appreciating this and system like this, and basically I'm going to continue developing this in the future and give you guys more good stuff. So just hit the like button. That shows me that you guys are appreciating this, and I want to give even more. So next thing what I want you to do is let's go over the menu items right at the top. So at the very, very top of the screen here, you're gonna find a few menu items there, and they might change depending on when you're watching this video. I'll constantly update stuff in there. But for the most part, what you're gonna find is there's gonna be a little tab that says Start Here. Okay, now what you wanna do is you wanna start there. So the very first thing you wanna do is you wanna watch the welcome video, which you're actually watching right now, which is great. Thank you for doing that. And then immediately after you're done watching the first video, I want you to continue. It says next, configure step 1. Now, by the time you log in, it's going to look at what did you configure, and basically it's going to have a customized step 1 just for you. But whatever steps are left, I want you to basically complete them. Now, when you click the first step, it's going to take you in there and it's going to show you what else you need to complete. And whenever you're done with whatever step you're doing, whatever you're working on, at the bottom of the page, there's going to be a confirmation box. Now, don't worry. On every step, I usually have a video that shows you exactly what you need to do. Very, very detailed stuff. Painfully detailed videos, actually, because, again, I'm doing this remotely. I'm not in the same room with you, and I want to make sure that you get this 100%. And if you just follow my instructions, trust me on this, okay? Just follow my instructions. Believe me, it's going to be worth it. Believe me, it's going to be worth it. Like, there's people who went through the system, different systems in the past that I've built, and current systems as well, that have followed the instructions that literally within hours of finalizing everything already started seeing results. So it's up to you how seriously you take this and how you configure the stuff and how much time you dedicate to this thing. It doesn't take long, but if you're already here, I'm assuming that you want to get a result. So let me help you do that, but you gotta follow my instructions. If you can't follow the instructions, I can't help you. And then what you want to do, after you're done with the first step, you want to move on to the next step and basically just do all of them like that until you're done with whatever steps you're working on. Now, by the time you're done with whatever steps you're working on, you're going to see something that says how to promote and how to start earning commissions. That's where, after you've configured everything, that's where you need to go to in order to learn how to literally flood your link with visitors. Flood it with visitors, as many visitors as you want to get. I'm going to show you how to get them, and basically that's where all the fun starts. That's where the commissions start coming in. That's where the leads start rolling in. That's where it just this giant snowball that's a lot of fun. Okay, so I want you to actually go there after you're done finishing with whatever steps you're working on, and also depending on what offers you've already configured into the system, you might or might not have access to the case studies, which if you don't have access to them, I highly recommend you do get access to them. It doesn't cost anything, but you do need to complete certain steps before you get access to that. So go ahead, complete the steps so you can start watching me run live traffic. And I'm not talking about, some random other system that I'm promoting. I'm talking about the same exact system that you're using. You get to see me get the traffic from specific sources. You get to see how many clicks came in. You get to see how many visitors were there, how many leads came in, how many commissions came in. Really super exciting stuff. Trust me, you want to get into that section. Okay, so make sure to, if anything, it's going to give you the confidence you need to know that, look, if I do this action, I'm going to be able to generate that result, which is really cool. That's one of the things that were kind of important to me when I first got started. I wanted the bare naked, so to speak, behind the scenes look at what happens with these kinds of campaigns, what kind of results are possible with these kinds of campaigns. And that's exactly what you're going to see in that section. So if you haven't gotten access to that, make sure to configure whatever offers you need to so you can get access to that, because that's pretty important. Next, we have the bonuses section. All the bonuses, whatever bonuses you're supposed to get, are going to be in that section. Again, depending on whatever offers you've configured, you qualify for certain things, all of them are going to be in there. Next is the what to do next section. So let's say if you're, first of all, let me say this. The question of what to do next should never come up if you're actually following what I'm showing you to do in the video, because every step literally will tell you what to do next. And when you're done with the step, it's going to say this step is complete. Please scroll down, click on continue to the next step. It's going to tell you that. So if you're following that, you should never have the question of what to do next. But let's say for whatever odd reason, if you started with step 1 and then you did step 3 and you're not sure if you completed step 2, well, you can simply go to step 2 and check to see that all whatever steps are left are complete. And if they're not complete, complete them. Now, if you're still haven't gotten something complete there, just go to the what to do next and it's going to show you, okay, this offer is complete, this step is done, you still have this to do, you still have that to do, and then here's what you need to do next. So that's what you're going to see here. Now, the last section here is the settings. The settings is in beta right now, so if you click and it doesn't work or something, then that's because it's in beta, but we're still kind of working on that, so I'm going to have that ready pretty soon. Probably by the time you see this video, it's already going to be already ready to go. But if it's not there for some reason, that's probably because it was in beta. We're still kind of working on it, that kind of stuff, updating your profile, things like that. Now, another quick question for support. I've decided to make a change with, I've ran these systems for multiple systems like this in the past. And what I noticed is all of the support tickets, literally every single one of them, they all have one thing in common, which is they all come in because somebody, whoever the person is that submitted it, they didn't pay attention to what was supposed to be done in the steps that I showed them what to do. So it costs me money to have a support person in place checking things and all that kind of stuff. And the system that you just got into, based on what I see in your account, you got this thing for free. You're not paying me any money to get into this. So, I'm not going to hire somebody specifically just for this. I might do something like that in the future. Again, I don't know. But for now, all of the people that have followed the instructions on the previous systems had no problem whatsoever to be able to configure everything, get traffic, all that stuff. Only the folks that didn't pay attention or missed a step or were, listening to rock music while they were kind of configuring stuff, those are the folks that had to submit a ticket because they weren't sure what to do next and stuff. Even though I show in the videos clearly what exactly to do next. And listen, here's something that's super important. If I don't mention something in the videos, that means it's not important. So don't start wondering about a million other things. Oh, David, what about SEO traffic? What about the... Listen, there's a million ways to do things. I do things a certain way that works for me. It generates me a result, and that's what I want to show you how to do. Now, it's up to you. You can go ahead and go out there and try to learn a million things at once, and let's see if you get a result. I suspect that it hasn't been working for you until now. Or you can do what I do, and I'll show you how to get results. Just configure everything, make sure everything is in place, and don't worry about other stuff if I don't talk about it. Just don't worry about it. If I don't mention something, that means it's not important. That means it's not something that you need to worry about right now. If I mention it in the next step, that means that, okay, that's the time you should be concern yourself with whatever that thing is. But if I don't mention it, if I tell you, okay, look, click here, take that URL, put it in there, click the red button, and there's like 7 other buttons there, don't worry about the other 7. Just click the red one, the one that I told you to click. Okay, like that's where people get confused. That's where all kinds of support tickets that shouldn't be coming in start happening, and that's where people get lost. So don't be one of those people, okay? Just follow my instructions, watch the video from beginning till the end, at least 3 times before you even do anything, 3 times. every single one of the videos. And if you think you got it, at least watch it one more time so you for sure you got it, and then do it with me as I show you how to do whatever is it that we're doing together. Okay, pretty simple stuff, nothing complicated. So go ahead, I want you to go ahead, start using the system right now, and I'll see you on the next video, which is the first video. Right below this video, you're gonna see a big orange button that says continue to the next step. Click that and I'll see you on the next step in just a second. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video and taking the time to actually come into the system. I'll see you on the next video in just a minute. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.